Hey guys, this is Alex Rivera, and you guys are now watching a little bit of me. What I want to talk about is people want to know why this is the birth of the new race, this whole era that we are in right now. We are actually being introduced to a new time period where we are entering new vibrations, a new energy perspective, and there's just so much that's going on in the world where we should be consciously elevating within ourselves and not get into the old systems and the old way of doing things and, just being stuck in one place. I came from a small city where I was actually kind of forced to be creative and to actually get out of my comfort zone. At one point I got so tired that, I can't stand in one place, and I think I might have ADHD, but that's probably one of the reasons. But honestly, if I do have ADHD, then that is a blessing, because that is what caused me to get out of my comfort zone and to actually find myself within. Many people have to do that inner work to find yourself within. Many people get stuck at that obstacle. And yes, elevating yourself to a higher frequency and finding yourself at a higher level is a work in progress, and it is not easy to do, but it is work that has to be done. No matter if people don't want to face their reality or their own self-reflection, elevating must be done. Elevating will be part of the new world that we are entering, and you do not want to get left behind. Honestly, my generation, we are getting to that point where, we're becoming older. I'm not saying that I'm unk, but we definitely need to, take more responsibilities within the world, help making the world a better place. That is where the new race comes in. It's a brand that actually helps and unite people together and not divide. There's so many division in this world, and I just feel like the new race is something that will bring people together at a level of frequency where people are coming into a realization that you have to wake up and you have to keep going wherever you are in life, because that is all what we can do. Besides all the materialistic and money possessions, none of that really matters. The most valuable currency, I would say, is energy, and people will start to later realize that as we are pushing out these years and as the new world is coming in and that shift is happening, energy is that new currency, and it is very valuable. Well, I wouldn't say it's a new currency. It's always been the currency, always swept under the rug. Now we are in this new generation where we are kind of being forced to elevate, and many people are kind of confused and stuck and stressed. But what they need to do is find their inner self, raise their consciousness and vibrations in order to elevate at a certain level of frequency, to help inspire, to create and put out positivity and love. And I think that is the next step for us, what we need to be doing. Again, I'm not just a CEO of the new race. I'm also an artist. I'm also a streamer, and I'm also a marketer. And so I do many things, and everything that I do, I actually incorporate energy and consciousness, and I like to help people elevate, because that is what we need in this world. So anything that I do when it comes to like my business and relationships, I always try to push out, that motive to always elevate, because, that's so important. There's a lot of brain rot in the internet nowadays, and I kind of want to stop that and kind of not push out the brain rot content. I mean, yeah, we all need a good laugh at times, but we do really need to go back and to evaluate within ourselves on what really matters today. Definitely the new race is not something small. It is a movement for the world to unite and raise their frequency, vibrations. So, energy is real, guys. It really is. So don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on yourself, most importantly. You gotta go out there. You gotta go do it. You gotta jump over these obstacles, and you have to just create inspire and show genuine love nowadays, because like I said, energy frequency is the current currency right now. Is the currency that we most need. It's not money, it's not materialistic things, it's not clothes, not designer brands, it's not what you have, but it's what's inside.